Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sana IE. I'm your host, XO. And it's Monday, ladies and gentlemen. And man, this episode right here is really just going to cover recapping my time at Rolling Loud this past weekend. If you don't know what Rolling Loud is, well, it's one of the biggest hip hop festivals in the world, honestly. And the main event headliners were Friday was Kid Cudi, Saturday was J. Cole, and Sunday was Future. But they had a lot of big time artists in between those days as well. So this episode, just really recapping how Rolling Loud was for me and my experience with it, and just overall I went 2 years ago when they came to LA. Now I'm going again we came to San Bernardino. So I'm recapping that, as well as giving y'all my takes on it, how it was, how it went down, and which were my favorite performances and which ones I was like didn't live up to expectations. But welcome to the show. It's your first time listening. You picked a good time to listen. This episode, like I said, really just going to cover Rolling Loud, which is the biggest hip hop festival in the world, that came to Cali this past weekend, and it was phenomenal. But buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna get started today with some quotes of the day, and then we're gonna get into it. My first quote is, "It's up to you today to start making healthy choices. Not choices that are just healthy for your body, but healthy for your mind." And it's up to you. Start today and it's more than just your body, because you have to train your mind first before you train your body to take any journey that you're going to take, or any healthy choices that you're going to make, because it starts in your brain, it starts in the mind, where you have to really shape your mind to become a new person to transform your body. You can't be have the same mentality trying to transform your body into having phenomenal healthy health if you were the same person you were mentally. So you have to change yourself mentally before you change yourself physically. So it starts in your mind. Focus on doing the little things to upgrade your mind, upgrade yourself, form new habits within your mind, within yourself, transform into a whole new person. And that's how you easily transform your health decisions or your health choices. So it all starts in the mind with anything you're trying to do when it comes to that. So once again, that quote is, "It's up to you to start making healthy choices. Not choices that are just healthy for your body, but healthy for your mind." Do the little things to advance yourself when it comes to yourself mentally. Meditate, journal, say some affirmations, start visualizing, doing the little things to do the mental checkups or your self-evaluations and see how you're doing, see where you can improve at. And I'm trying to get the second quote right now. This is basically a freestyle show. But overall, make the healthy choices for your mind, and it starts mentally with anything you're trying to do. My next quote is, "Make excuses or make changes. The choice is yours." And one thing I like to tell myself, what I started telling myself, is no excuses, only results. No excuses, only results. It's like we use excuses so much in our lifetime. Now it's like, now it's time to get the results for the things we want. Stop making excuses. You can either make excuses or make changes. Which one do you want to be? And I know y'all thinking like, I want to make changes. Let's start making changes. Anything that we want in our life, let's start changing it. Let's start changing mentally into who we want to be and how to get there. So we can't be the same old person. We're stepping into this whole new year. I know everybody's starting with their New Year's resolution, but start with yourself mentally. It starts with your mind. Anyway you want to be. Who do you want to be next year, this time next year? You're going to be the same person that keeps making excuses for yourself, or you're going to start making changes for yourself so that this time next year, you're a whole different person. And you do things differently, and you go, and you go about things differently. So it's either make excuses or make changes. The choice is yours. I'm going to give y'all a brief break, and I'm going to get into the show today. Thank you for tuning in to Sana IE. Day one of Rolling Loud. overall it was dope. I like how their whole setup. I like their process of getting people in, doing the security checks as well as doing the COVID checks and whatnot. It was a nice, easy, smooth process to get in. I think the most complicated thing was really just trying to find parking everywhere. When it comes to a big event, big hip hop festival, trying to find parking is hard. So I ended up parking in a parking structure like 10 minutes away, but they had a free shuttle to take us there. So it was worth it. Got there. It was cold as fuck. Excuse my language. But it was extremely cold. It was like 45 degrees. I only had on a jacket. So after that, I was like, all right, key takeaway from today is dress warmer. So I'm going to add layers. But overall, it was a good experience. Got in, really just taking everything in. I think mentally for me, it was what I needed. Just simply because I haven't been out to a festival, haven't been to a concert in a minute, and just being around all the people, everybody just enjoying the vibes, eating, drinking, networking with each other, as well as listening to good ass music. They had DJs there, they had food trucks there, had different vendors there. And the first night, the performances that I've seen was Chief Keef. Chief Keef was solid. He didn't perform none of the songs I wanted to hear, but he performed and got the crowd hype and whatnot. My two favorite performances was Moneybagg Yo. Moneybagg Yo knows how to perform and entertain the crowd, keep the crowd entertained. He played all the hit songs and had the crowd just singing, rapping. He came down and fucked with us. That was real dope. And when he dropped Waukesha, the lights turning all purple and everybody just singing along together, I was like, oh yeah, this is what I needed, just to get back in the atmosphere of being around people and being in, like, just vibing, really just listening to some good music, drinking, smoking, and just chilling and vibing. It reminded me of how Woodstock would be. It's like the new age Woodstock, but overall, his performance really got the crowd hype, really kept us all in tune, really was engaging with us. And shout out to Moneybagg Yo for putting on a dope performance. Then I seen 2 Chainz. 2 Chainz was good too. He know how to entertain the crowd. He's a real entertainer. There's different people, different between artists and entertainers. And most of the people that I've seen last night were entertainers. They know how to entertain the crowd, entertain the audience. They're not just rapping behind the mic when they're going to the studio. So that was dope. So 2 Chainz knows how to entertain the crowd. He played all of his hit songs, got the crowd hype. Who else did I see? 2 Chainz, Moneybagg Yo, Chief Keef. Then I went to go see Kid Cudi. Kid fucking Cudi. Now, his performance was one for the ages. Everything he did, like all the songs he played Man on the Moon 3, his from there, and then he went to Man on the Moon playing freaking In the Pursuit of Happiness. That right there was very nostalgic, brought back a ton of memories, and the crowd singing together. We was all in unison and just really just singing, being hype, and man, it was just great. Like, I love that whole experience and really being with the fans, being with the crowd, and really just singing the song and getting hype and in tune with the music, and really just being there and like enjoying each other's presence as well as enjoying the performance. Kid Cudi knows how to put on a show. My favorite performance on Friday night was his. He put on a show. He closed out the show, the festival, with fireworks, with hit songs. He played Memories, and Memories brought back memories from like my high school time, senior year, hitting all the proms, grad night and everything. And I was just like, man, this night is what I needed. And it was the perfect way to kick off and start Rolling Loud. And I'm like, this is the perfect way to end the night, end the day, end the show, end the festival for this day one with Kid Cudi's performance. He put on an excellent, great performance. If you follow me on Instagram, it's on my Instagram. I posted the videos of each performance that I've seen. And I was just like, man, this performance was very great. Shout out to Kid Cudi for putting on that show, being the headliner, and really fucking with us. He was smoking too. Everybody was just really vibing, and it was just a great atmosphere to be in at the time. Being around people, singing the music, really just enjoying the moment, enjoying the time, because it's been a long time coming for all of us dealing with COVID over the years, and for everybody to come together as one and really just enjoy the festival, enjoy the concert. That is just day one, ladies and gentlemen. There's more to get to. I'm gonna give y'all a brief break, and I'll be right back with Sana I.E. Day 2 of Rolling Loud. first off, I want to give a shout out to Matt and Tariq for creating this festival and really putting this hip hop festival together. It's been a long time coming, and over the years, I've seen the growth of Rolling Loud, and this Rolling Loud was epic from start to finish. Day 2 was crazy. Day 3, Day 3 was a whole fucking movie. Excuse my language, but shout out to them for really putting this together. Shout out to the artists that came together this weekend, put on a good show, had the crowd entertained, and really came out and put on for themselves, and really got us all back outside. We're back outside. But for real, overall, it was just a great day. Day 2 was good. It was all about Young Dolph's tribute on Long Live Young Dolph. Key Glock was the one headlining the tribute, as well as the crowd. The crowd, I feel like some of the crowd was into it, some of the crowd wasn't. Some didn't know the Dolph songs, but they were just there just because. But overall, shout out to Key Glock for putting that on. Long Live Young Dolph. I ended up seeing Jack Harlow's performance, and Jack Harlow put on a good performance, put on a good show. I didn't know that many people was fucking with Jack Harlow like that. But then again, a lot of people was saying they were there for Chris Brown, because Chris Brown was right after Jack Harlow's performance. But Jack Harlow performed his hit songs, and when he got played What's Poppin', you already know the whole crowd was into it, singing along, and it was hard. I like his performance. I like his light setup, as well as the fireworks that he had. And shout out to his DJ. His DJ, she was really killing shit off top. Shout out to her. She had it rocking from start to finish, getting the crowd live before he got out on stage, and she just really carried the show with him. Shout out to her for doing what she did. And then after Jack Harlow's, I know I said Chris Brown, but I didn't personally want to see Chris Brown's performance, so I went to go see my dog Gunna. Shout out to Gunna, man. Gunna, every time I see him perform, do a set, he always is fucking with the crowd, talks to the crowd, entertain the crowd. His songs, every song that he played was all the songs I wanted him to play, so I'm grateful that he did that. And man, his performance is just like always on point. He always knows what to do. Shout out to the jacket, the Ivy Park jacket that Beyonce sent him too. That was cold. If you haven't seen that, check that out. That's a nice little piece. But overall, great performance. That was one of my favorite performances of Rolling Loud, was Gunna's performance, because he performed all the songs I wanted him to perform. Entertained the crowd, got the crowd all hype, got everybody hype, had the mosh pits going. Some girl threw her bra on stage. He was singing, rapping with it throughout the whole performance. So I'm like, overall, that was dope. Gunna. After Gunna's performance, I went over to go see J fucking Cole. And J. Cole's performance, man, that's my first time seeing him, and it was well needed. The whole crowd, everybody was like, yo. Yeah, shout out to J. Cole. He knows how to like, when you go to a concert, you see people that really know how to perform and entertain, and people that's just artists or rappers, and where they're just rapping their lyrics and not entertaining the crowd or getting the crowd into it. J. Cole was a different story. My first time seeing him, and he really did his thing. Shout out to J. Cole, shout out to Dreamville, shout out to everybody that really made this happen. The whole performance, this whole setup, stage, that how we had the setup, had the burning basketball court, had everybody singing along, put out some old music, some new music, and overall it was just dope. Everybody was there as a collective. He had some people, his Dreamville people, come out, Boz and Luke. At the same time though, I wanted to see Griselda. And I wasn't able to see Griselda. If you don't know who Griselda is, it's a label. It's the new age Wu-Tang with Benny the Butcher, Westside Gunn, and who else? Conway. But overall, Day 2 was great. Shout out to J. Cole, shout out to Boz, shout out to Dreamville, shout out to everybody that really came out and supported. We was all there as a collective. No nonsense was going on. It was just cold as hell, man. Every night was cold, so we most definitely had to bundle up. But overall, Day 2, I love Day 2. Loved each performance. J. Cole and Gunna was my favorite performances of Day 2. But I'm gonna give y'all a brief break, and I'm gonna recap Day 3 and finish out Sana. E. Rolling Loud, day 3. Where should I start? Man, day 3 was iconic for amongst many reasons. Honestly, I was debating if I should go, but I was like, nah, I gotta go because I want to see Future's performance. So when I arrived right during Don Toliver's set. He was performing his hit songs, and then from there I went to A Boogie with the Hoodies performance. And A Boogie, he came down to fuck with the crowd. I like when artists come in and come down and mess with the crowd. Don't be on stage the whole time just performing. Like, come down and interact with your fans, interact with the people that got you there. And that's what A Boogie did. He came to our side. Everybody was freaking going crazy. But he put on a good show, great performance. Performed some of his hit songs, some of the songs that I like, some songs I didn't know. But overall, he put on a great performance. And then from there, I was like, yo, it's time to go see Future. And we went to the stage. And on the stage, the Baby was performing. And I was wondering, like, why is Baby performing on this stage? He's supposed to be performing somewhere else. So everybody thought Future wasn't going to show up. And then some people was like, nah, Future's going to be late because the Baby is performing right now. So after the Baby started performing, we waited like, I say good 30, 40 minutes. And then DJ Esco came out, played, of course, you already know the hit song he played, what I'm gonna say it anyway, Mask Off. And that got the crowd started. If you're not following me on Instagram, just a side note, follow me on Instagram, Brother X. Got all the videos from Rolling Loud from day 1, day 2 to day 3. Every performance that I've seen and every performance that I've talked about is on there, so you can watch it, check it out. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment. If you was at Rolling Loud yourself, let me know what you thought of Rolling Loud and how it was from your perspective and what you thought about it overall. But back to day 3. Day 3 was overall phenomenal. Saw Future came out, DJ Esco started off with Mask Off. He played his hits like Dirty Sprite. I mean, not Dirty Sprite, but some hits from Dirty Sprite 2. Played March Madness. Everybody went crazy when March Madness went out. He played Shit. He played a lot of hits. And then he brought out Roddy Ricch to rap The Box, his hit song that made waves last year, The Box, and everybody went crazy. Shout out to Roddy Ricch for showing up. He had the red coat and the red shades that was setting it off. But he put on a good show, good set for that within that time frame. Had the whole crowd hype, jumping around, and everybody was singing. I like when the crowds sing in unison and we all coming together, just singing, enjoying the time, enjoying the vibes of the festival. And that's what it was really about for me, mentally coming back outside with everybody being in unison, everybody being together, everybody singing, enjoying the show, enjoying the performances as well as knowing the songs and really coming together, meeting new people, becoming new friends throughout the whole thing. And I was extremely grateful for that. Mentally, it done me. It was like an upliftment, if that makes sense. But overall, day 3 was great. And then Future did something that nobody expected. He brought out Kanye West. And that's when the whole atmosphere of the show changed. Kanye came out to Can't Tell Me Nothing. That is one of my favorite songs by Kanye. And the crowd went wild. Shout out to Kanye. Kanye's a fucking legend, man. One of my idols, and of course, just watching his path or where he started to where he's at now and everything that he's doing, I'm like, Kanye is a fucking genius. And he's put on a show. Kanye put on a show. He did Can't Tell Me Nothing. He did Father Stretch My Hands, Part 1. What else did he do? He performed, he did a freestyle. He freestyled to Fuck Up Some Commas. And that was like the first time that happened, and that was hard. He came out and did God's Praise. Kanye did his thing. He set off the show. He put the show on a whole nother level. Him and Future was going back and forth, exchanging songs. But overall, it was a great show, a great way to end Rolling Loud, especially on the last day, the last night. That's how you put the cherry on top. I was extremely grateful that I went. saw Kanye. I think that was like the first time seeing Kanye perform in live, but Kanye did his thing, Future did his thing. Shout out to DJ Esco. DJ Esco's one of my favorite DJs. Glad to see him there doing his thing. Man, Rolling Loud 2021, California. We did it. Everybody came out, showed out, and did their thing. Put on for this San Bernardino. I can't wait for next year's Rolling Loud. Festival was crazy. I think the next thing I'm trying to do is Coachella. But overall, day 1, day 2, day 3, overall great. I really appreciated it. It really helped me throughout this year. I mean, not throughout this year, but everything that I've been through this year, that was like a great gift to myself, because I ain't been outside in a minute, and what way to come back outside with Rolling Loud, the biggest hip hop festival in the world, and I'm extremely grateful. I'll be soon I'll be a part of the Rolling Loud crew. Trust and believe that. But I appreciate y'all tuning in. Shout out to y'all for being here, listening to me recap how Rolling Loud was, and overall, like I said, if you was there, let me know what you thought of the show. Let me know what you didn't like about the show, or if you didn't go. And also check out my Instagram to see how the show went, the artists, the performances, and yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. Hope you have a good rest of y'all week. I'll be back soon with my next episode, really detailing more about mental health. We're getting back into the mental health side, as well as my interview got delayed because something happened with the family. So the interview is getting delayed, but this Friday I'm coming back with y'all with a mental health episode discussing mental health, and we're going to do some financial literacy topics as well, because it is Financial Friday. So appreciate y'all tuning in. Hope y'all have a great week. Send this to a friend, share this with a friend, link this to a friend, leave a review, 5-star review, Apple Podcasts if you listen on Apple Podcasts, or if you're listening on any other platform, you can leave a review on sanai.com, as well as the merch. If you haven't got no merch, check out the merch, man. sanai.com, the merch store is up there. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you want. Let me know what you want to rearrange, as well as send this to a friend. Any friend that subscribes to the show, leaves a review, let me know that you sent them, and then I'll send you some merch from the store, as well as follow us on social media. If you have any social media, just follow us, Sanai. Greatly appreciate it. Appreciate y'all. Y'all have a great week, man. Stay blessed, stay focused, stay driven, stay passionate. We only got 2 weeks left in this year, man. Finish out strong, whatever you're trying to do and accomplish. Year's almost up. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Self-love, self-respect, self-worth. There's a reason why they all start with self. You cannot find them in anyone else. Have a good week.